gonna want to watch this for the alien melodrama. Hi, this is Shadowscape Pictures, and this is the review for Alien Earth episodes 1 to 2. When Nepo baby Sydney Chandler becomes a synthetic hybrid human after Marcy gets the old bye-bye turn it off, a research vessel crashes on Earth holding a bunch of weird alien life forms. Her and the Lost Boys, or should I say a bunch of kids in adult bodies, go to see what is cooking on that ship. Alien is one of those franchises where you have no idea what the hell is going on. Ridley Scott likes changing things up because he has a massive ego. He just couldn't let the Queen thing slide from Aliens. He just had to introduce that black goo crap in Prometheus and retcon anything previously made. It's now one of the most incoherent timelines, just as bad as Terminator, but that's even worse. The music in the show is questionable at best. Then we got the end credit music done by Black Sabbath and Tool. Very odd choices for a horror vibe TV show, or should I say Days of Our Lives alien version. The story in the first episode made me question, why am I watching a slow-paced show to begin with? Are these people intentionally trying to turn people off from watching this show? It starts off with the crew waking up in this research vessel, and here I am thinking this is going somewhere to introduce characters and such, but nope, there's nobody I like in the show. Where Alien and Aliens, most of the characters are awesome and very enjoyable, where this is just some trash. Then we progress to some more boring crap with Marcy, who's sick and dying, so she becomes a Nepo baby, Wendy, a human synthetic hybrid with a kid's consciousness in an adult body, developed by this Prodigy corporation, and they make a bunch more kids into adult bodies. And then you got Wendy jumping off cliffs and stuff, and it's just a bunch of fluff we don't need. Why they didn't put older dying people in these adult bodies, it didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Did they just like experimenting with kids, I guess? Is that why? I don't know what the hell this show is trying to do exactly. Then we get introduced to Wendy's brother Joe, and turns out he's some medic dude, and then he's watching Ice Age the movie, and I just thought that was so dumb. Come on people, move the story along. I don't give a crap if homie is watching Ice Age, and then Wendy is here creeping the shit out of him. It's just weird. We got the research vessel going to crap as the alien is let loose, and Moral Boy don't care. He's just heading that shit straight to Earth for the almighty corporation. When this vessel comes crash landing, why aren't they notified? They have all these technological advancements, but they're like, it's fine, let's let this shit crash land here and make people go bye-bye, turn it off. And it's almost like they react very slowly to this happening. They're like, holy shit, it's there. Oh my god, maybe I should duck. So dumb. Then you got this search and rescue, and they're all armed. What are they gonna find? An alien? Hey, it's search and rescue, but please hold a gun to my face. Thank you very much. I feel so safe right now. Joe the medic goes in there to help anyone injured. Wendy has been watching him and creeping the shit out of him. Wendy, the Nepo baby, wants to hit up the place and rescue people as if they know how to do so with a kid's consciousness. It just seemed way too far-fetched, especially since it's a bunch of experimental synthetics. It just seems like this corporation's like, yeah, we'll just try anything at this point, since they're so damn interested in this research vessel. The way Wendy just attaches the blade at the back was just really dumb as well. What, you got super glue on there? Like, what the shit is this? As the search and rescue continues, they're looking for survivors and finding alien species let loose. Moral Boy is like, nah, you ain't getting out of here, homie. Tying these soldiers up, he just lets these insect aliens suck the life out of them, making these soldiers go bye-bye, turn it off. That's the first episode, Alien, Days of Our Lives on Earth. I will say though, the production design and cinematography is very well done. The acting and story-wise was not great overall. It was a poor setup of a first episode, and it's overly drawn out and just boring. You want to go to bed. Little nappy time. Now we're on to episode 2, Now this is where the slasher comes to fruition. Felt like I was watching Alien Resurrection, which I think is a dumb fun film, but that's just me. Joe and Girl Boss with his butt buddy continue searching for survivors throughout the ship. Xenomorph Boy is looking out on some fresh meat. You know he likes a good bye-bye turn it off. Corpo Boy has too much money and wants an intelligent conversation with someone smarter than him. Are you that bored, homie? Don't you got something else to do, like eat some icing sugar? Joe and his friends get hunted by Xenomorph, and he's so damn cute. He just wants to play and have a good time with everybody. He's been so lonely looking for some real human connection. He gets split up from his butt buddies in the building. How Joe does not go bye-bye turn it off is beyond me. Homie should have just bit the dust right then and there, but obviously he's got some plot armor. We get some random flashbacks of Wendy creeping her brother Joe. And yes, we needed more character development of that. The Scooby-Doo gang are on the hunt for whatever the hell is on the ship, mostly for Wendy to reunite with her bro. The synthetic gang splits up to investigate. Wendy and Mocha Boy go and search for Joe while the others investigate the weird alien species aboard the ship. Then, since it's the Alien franchise, you have to have the corporate people doing things that are up to no good, because money isn't a problem for them. They're just bored as shit and need some spice in their life. From then on, the synthetic gang just explore weird ass creatures, because you have to do that since it's a research vessel. Why they didn't go in armed was weird, besides Wendy and her super glue sword. The Corpo Boy didn't want to give guns to kids with adult bodies, but he sent them in for them to discover or rescue people, even though they didn't have any experience in doing so. Kinda odd in my opinion. The weird eye tentacle thingy was cool, but that's about it. They only seem to find things that want to kill anything living, it seems. Such a great research group, isn't it? Hey guys, you know what we should do? We should bring anything that wants to give you the old bye-bye turn it off. When Joe is doing good again, him and a soldier meet up and try to escort these rich people out, but they were like, nah. Soldier Boy sees the cute Xenomorph with shiny and chrome grills and doesn't shoot any bullets till he gets a little bye-bye turn it off. I just thought that was so dumb. Why? Are these people allergic to killing the aliens? Or does Xenomorph baby have plot armor too? Then we got the cute little alien making all these rich people go bye-bye turn it off and not really showing us any of the deaths because they didn't want to show us anything. They're just, here's the aftermath, and that's it. That's all you get. We don't want to show you too much. The cutie alien didn't want to incubate anybody as they were clearly not worthy. Joe Boy almost goes bye-bye turn it off, but wait, he's saved by Moro in just a nick of time. How damn convenient. This guy would be so gone if it wasn't for that thick ass plot armor he's got on. Then Moro Boy was like, I'll give you the bye-bye almost turn it off to Joe. Moro sprays the cute alien baby and dragged homie like a sack of potatoes. What is Moro doing? Clearly working for the almighty corporation. Honestly, some of the music choices that were composed in this show was way too bizarre, and I thought it would have had this dark ambience, but no, the score almost feels lazy and not truly giving you that escape from reality vibe. I don't think there was much thinking behind the score, just like this entire show. Then you got the other Scooby-Doo gang just looking at things, making me want to take a nap, and I'd wake up to find out nothing happened at all. Zero. Nothing. That's this show. You'll go to sleep, nappy time, and then you wake up and you realize you missed absolutely nothing. That's the show. Moro Boy almost gets taken away by these soldiers, but the cute alien baby pops out of the sack of potatoes and gives them the old bye-bye turn it off. Did cute little baby alien want to incubate any of these soldiers? Absolutely not, because they were not worthy. Then we go back to the synthetic gang, and homie here is just staring at this alien sack thingy, and I was like, bro, don't you got something better to do with your synthetic life? Wendy and Mocha Dude meet up Joe, telling him she's Marcy, his sister, who died, and they talk, hug, and walk on. Some more boring stuff that was dragged out even longer than it should have. Then we get to the Eggies, where a gray-haired boy wanted Wendy to check them out. It holds the friendliest, cute little baby aliens that want to give you the best hug ever and never let you go. Xenomorph Baby takes Joe for a ride because he finds out that Joe is only worthy of incubation. Then we get a song from Tool, which was odd in my opinion. I didn't think it really fit the vibe overall. It almost feels like they're trying to be edgy and hardcore when in reality it was just a lackluster cliffhanger ending to the episode. And that's it. Overall, I'd give the first episode a 3 out of 10. It's pretty well trash, and if I made people go to bed like this episode did, I would say I'm a failure as an entertainer. Anytime people go to bed or say this movie put me to bed, you failed in some capacity. There's absolutely zero reason to make an episode like that. Clearly, they don't understand the 10-minute rule. The only rule Noah Hawley knows is how to bore people and put you to bed. Episode 2 is much better, probably a 5 out of 10. Alien Boy is just Jason Voorhees with a tail blade and a mouth to desire. It tries to develop the characters, but in all honesty, the characters are so uninteresting in this show. I really wanted to like Joe and Wendy, but there's really no charm to them, and they're not that interesting overall. David from Prometheus and Alien Covenant was a much better character, and Michael Fassbender is clearly the better actor over this Nepo baby. That's the review for Alien Melodrama on Earth with a hint of slasher. If you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me your thoughts on this trash show! Hopefully it gets better, but the way I see it, it probably won't. And of course, if you didn't like this video, bye bye, turn it off!